bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP, coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life, what I need. Most of the feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hip and shouted, he not out. Who said the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Raws don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack down. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. Got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey, I'm a hot girl selling. Bring 'em out, hey, I'm a dope boy selling. Bring 'em out, hey, put the back game yelling.
Hello and welcome to Justin Hughes Stadium, home of your Trent Excalibur. Before we begin today's events, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we gather, train, and compete. We recognize that these lands and these athletic facilities are situated on traditional territory of the Michisaagi and Anishinaabe. The banks of the Odainabe have long been a site of gathering, strength, and connection for indigenous peoples who have played their own traditional sports and games here for generations. Lacrosse, the game we are about to play, is more than just a sport. It is a gift from indigenous peoples, particularly the Haudenosaunee, who have played and honored this game for centuries. Known as the Creator's Game, lacrosse was, and still is, a way to bring communities together, to heal and to connect with the spiritual world. As we step onto this field, we do so with respect for the origins of this game and the cultural significance it holds. We acknowledge the privilege of playing this game, lacrosse, on the land, and we commit to honoring its roots by playing with integrity, respect, and a spirit of unity. Let us remember the rich histories of lacrosse and the teaching it carries, as we strive to embody the values it represents both on and off the field. Today, your Excalibur men's lacrosse team is playing the Ottawa Gee-Gees. The starting lineup of Ottawa is number 3, Julian Belair. Number 10, Logan Furlong. Number 12, Liam McConnell. Number 14, Colin Bell. Number 18, Ethan Parkhouse. Number 19, Chris Sobel. Number 23, Finn Harpiak. Number 52, Luke Lazor. Number 67, Landon Seinfeld. And number 88, Zachary Moen. And now, announcing the starting lineup of your Trent Excalibur men's lacrosse team. Number 1, Dylan James. Number 6, Chris Shell. Number 7, Jackson Hayner. Number 10, Michael Anderson. Number 12, Curtis Conley. Number 14, Ryan Moran. Number 17, Nicholas Webb. Number 18, Austin James. Number 19, Bronson Mueller. And number 27, Jack McAlpine. Coaching the Excalibur today is head coach Mark Fothing, assisted by Riley Curtis, Riley Martinell, Matt Adamo, and Curtis Romanchuk. If you are able, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Trent Excalibur. Thank you for joining us on our first live stream on YouTube. Today we have a very interesting matchup between the Trent Excalibur and the Ottawa Gee-Gees in men's lacrosse. Coming into this one, their last meeting, Trent was actually just last night. Trent came out on top with a win of 18-8. To take a look at the standings, we can see here Trent so far in this season has remained undefeated with 3 wins and no losses. The Gee-Gees, on the other hand, have not won a single game. They are 0-3. You can see the goal differential for Trent is plus 18. Meanwhile, Ottawa is coming in with a negative 10 goal differential. Trent is first place in goal differentials for the Eastern standings. Trent also has scored 40 goals this year in just 3 games. They are 3rd overall, while Ottawa is coming up in 4th with 31 wins. To take a look at the West, you can see the Western Mustangs also off to a strong start this year, going 3-0. Meanwhile, the Laurentian Voyagers have fallen back to take an 0-4 start to the year. To give you a bit more history here, Trent has won every single game since October of 2014. They have 13 straight regular season wins versus Ottawa. So it'll be interesting to see if Ottawa can finally snag a win and end this winning streak for Trent as we get started with our first face-off here. The face-off looks to be Logan Furlong for Ottawa going up against, I believe that is Ryan Morin for Trent. So just looking to get started here. And as I said, the regular season record for Trent against Ottawa is 14-1. Trent winning the past 13 matchups. So clearly a lopsided history here between these two teams. We'll see if Ottawa can switch the narrative a bit here. Trent also looking to keep this momentum up here as they just came off a win against Ottawa just last night. So here we go to get started in the face-off. We are underway here at Justin Chu Stadium now. And Trent wins the face-off. And this game is underway. Trent going down low, moving that ball around, getting that movement going. One of the key players for Trent here is going to be Dylan James. He is 2nd overall in points, as well as 2nd in assists for all of OUA sports, all of CUFLA. Another key player is going to be Mike Anderson, who scored 5 goals last night against Ottawa. We'll see if he can replicate the same thing. Trent making a run at the net, and there we go with an early goal for Trent. The Excalibur jump out to a 1-0 lead just seconds into this game. Let's take another look at that. Trent there was moving the ball around very quickly. Just like that, Trent jumps out quickly with that fast break goal. So that was Adam Harlach who puts Trent out in front early. Logan Furlong fighting for that ball there. You can see Zachary Moen too for Ottawa, but it is Trent who wins that face-off. Trent taking their time. They like to set up plays. They also like to go down low and behind the net, feed the ball to Dylan James. He does a great job behind the net there. Some other key players are Dual, James, McAlpine, and Rye for the Excalibur. They're all tied 4th overall in CUFLA in goals with 6 each. So to start things off for Ottawa, their first possession, it's going to be Zachary Moen with the ball here. Passing it over. It's going to be Aiden Parker. Ottawa feeding the ball down low now. Back up to the top. It's going to be Parker again. Down to Moen. Moen's very patient with the ball now. Belair. Ottawa restarting. They have time on the clock. Parker making a run for it. Good save there. Now Ottawa behind the net. That is Moen. Picked up by Belair once again. Ottawa moving that ball around. Charging up for a shot, but just backs out at the last second. Solid attempt there by Sinfield. Big shot there, but it does not go in for Parker. Player to watch out for on the Gee-Gees is Landon Sinfield. You saw him up there. He's actually tied third overall in goals for CUFLA, and he has 7 on the year. We'll see if he can help the Gee-Gees break through and catch their first win of the season. Ball's gonna be scooped up there. Trent now making a run for it. Quick pass, and that's gonna be slapped into the net there for the second goal. A great find there, and Trent now hops out 2-0. You can see here Trent goes right down the middle, and it's all about those quick passes, finding that open man. Ottawa gets pulled away. The defenders were attracted to that, leaving a pass wide open, and that gets slam dunked into the net. So Harlach picks up an assist on that one, feeding Mike Anderson. So Ottawa's gonna hop into their first timeout of the game.
Michael Anderson. Assisted by number 11, Adam Auerlach.
So we're going to take another look here at the goal there. You can see Mike Anderson just staying quiet behind the net, gets wide open, and goes right into the net. Ottawa had 3 defenders pulled away from the goal, and Mike Anderson takes full advantage on that one. Goal number 1 for him. And Adam Harlach picks up his second point of the game. An early start for Trent. So that's going to be Bronson Muller, who comes into the game now for this faceoff. And Muller looks like he wins the faceoff. A big fight over it. John McKinney gets shoved away. Trent's gonna hold possession once again, quick pass. And here comes Trent again, looking for goal number 3, and they find it. A great snipe there. Trent getting carried away now. That's 3-0. And Ottawa quick to give up 3 unanswered goals. And what a snipe there. Trent just came rushing down the field. Quick passes. And it's gonna be Muller. With that goal, you saw him win that faceoff, and he comes crashing into Ottawa's defense and sniping that one home. So Trent again, looking to keep this momentum rolling, fighting for that faceoff.
Scored by number 19.
Here comes Trent once again, winning possession. They're going to find it's actually going to be Anderson who's behind the net tonight. Usually it's Dylan James, but they're utilizing him differently now. So James running down that field, and he is going to be working behind that net actually. Will be interesting to see when he starts to get incorporated in this Trent offense, because he is a main part of it. Again, leading the being second place in points and assists overall in CUFLA. And here comes Trent once again, doing a really great job of getting through that defense, and it's a big shot there, but just off target. Trent's offense seems to be suffocating the defense of Ottawa. And here we go, Trent going at it again, and that is swiped away by Luke Lazar of Ottawa. And Ottawa fighting for possession now. It's going to be Colin Bell. And that's a turnover, and Trent takes advantage, and that's going to be goal number 4. So Luke Lazar with a missed pass ends up in the hands of Trent. And that's another quick goal, just 4 minutes in, and that's 4 goals for Trent. So that is going to be Dalen Rye with the goal. And Dallin, he's going to chalk it up. That's his 7th goal of the year. And that will actually put him tied 3rd overall in CUFLA. And Trent has come out dominating early on in this game. We'll see if Ottawa can switch the story here, but so far Trent is looking very good. It's going to turn up into Ottawa's possession now. Here comes Samuel Ouellette for Ottawa. Ouellette passing it down to find Robinson. Already a couple substitutions for Ottawa, trying to find something that can work. Passing it down to Kennedy. That's going to be picked up again by Robinson. And there goes Robinson again, losing the ball. And the Butterfingers is going to be picked up by Trent. And here comes Trent once again. And that's a big hit on Robinson. And here comes Trent now, crashing down. Pumping up for a shot. And a good save there by Finn Harapiak. So Ottawa will recover that possession. Their first defensive stop of the game so far. So Ottawa trying to find anything that can work. Ouellette putting himself into Trent territory. There's Kennedy now. And there's a big shot by Ouellette, but it's blocked by Jackson Brown. So Ottawa will still have possession here. Waiting for play to resume. There's the whistle. Here comes Sinfield again. He's a key player for this Ottawa Gee-Gees team. Kennedy crashing down and almost giving up. And there's a big shot there and a good save by Jackson Brown. Keeping that one out of the net. Good stop there. Here comes Trent once again, pushing the pace. Trying to look for their 5th goal of the game. Just 7 minutes 40 left on the clock. This first quarter has been all Trent so far. Jordan Duell there. Duell is another key player for Trent in this stacked offense. Waiting around, looking for any opportunity to score. There goes Trent, quick pass into Anderson, but Anderson just misses that shot. Anderson just coming back from injury. That looks like James down there. James maneuvering, trying to find a pass. There's one. Quick shot on the ground, but it is stopped by Harapiak. Up goes Bell. Bell passing it down to Brown. Brown fighting for that ball there in the midfield. He's gonna hold on to it though. And a big slip there, shoved down. Looks like Owen Gregory there. Gregory still fighting it, losing his stick. Call will be played dead as there is a flag. Belair, he's another big player in Ottawa's offense as he's tied for 4th in goals along with all of those Trent players. Here comes Ottawa, big shot there. Jackson Brown, another key save. Julian Belair is a big part in facilitating this Ottawa offense as he's tied for 3rd overall in assists as he has 5. Here comes Trent once again, quick passing, looking for that shot. Finds it, and that's in the back of the net there. That's another goal for Trent as they are piling it on here in this first quarter. And that is going to be Dylan James looking at this pass. He was very patient looking for it, slamming it into the bottom of the goal there. And Dylan James finally getting in on the offensive party now, picking up another point. It's going to be 5-0 with just about 5:30 left on the clock.
Excalibur goal. Scored by number 1, Dylan James. Assisted by number 17, Nicholas Webb.
And Dylan James, as we know, is such a crucial player. He came over from McGill, playing at McGill last year. Coming back, he was injured near the end of the season, but he's come back healthy, and he's really making a name for himself once again here on this Trent Excalibur team, proving that he is a key player in a very powerful offense. So Ottawa looking to pass things around, shorten this lead a little bit going into that second period. And Ottawa behind the net now, searching for a shot. And Chris Sobale's shot is blocked by Jackson Brown. Retaining possession there. Ouellette once again with the ball, looking for a shot. Jackson Brown has been a wall so far. Big pass there. That's actually going to end up in the hands of Robinson. Robinson back to Sinfield. Sinfield waiting, looking for a shot, falls. Had Sinfield not fallen there, it could have been a goal for the Gee-Gees. But that is going to be a turnover. And an unfortunate lost chance there for the Gee-Gees. They cannot afford to have missed opportunities, as you're just going to put the ball back in the hands of players like Dylan James and Mike Anderson, who are incredibly talented on offense. So the Excalibur looking to regroup here, get a solid play going. Once again, the ball running through James and Anderson, going back to duel. Trent still moving that ball around. Not afraid to take their time here, as they do have the lead, and Trent finally making a move, going to it behind the back of the net. Just waiting for a solid shot, and that's going to be James, but he skies it. And a rare miss for Dylan James there, as he puts it over the top post. So actually we're getting word that Jackson Heiner is in net, not Jackson Brown. But nonetheless, Jackson Heiner doing an incredible job in net for the Excalibur. Trent with the spin move A behind the back pass, getting tricky with it now. Had that worked out, that would have been a play of the week for sure. Trent with possession still. Really dominating the ball this early on in the game. Trent was expected to do well as they are undefeated. Still being patient with that ball. Brown making a move to Anderson. But the pass, the shot was just a little forced. So not on target. Here comes the Excalibur again. Moving in close. And James there getting put down, and that is going to be a turnover. So Ottawa now looking to go back on offense, putting a bit more pressure on Hayner. So there will be a water break call, and we will return after a short break.
Fans, just a reminder that we will be hosting our inaugural Pride Night on Saturday, September 21st. The women's rugby team will be taking on Brock University at 12 p.m. We look forward to seeing you show out in force.
Welcome back to the Trent Excalibur YouTube stream. It's the Excalibur up 5-0 on the Ottawa Gee-Gees, and it's no surprise that the second overall team in CUFLA is beating the 13th overall team. We'll see if the Gee-Gees can come back here, as it is only the first period. Just about a minute left before we break for the second period. But so far, it's been all Trent on offense. They will have possession to start back up here. So Trent getting things rolling here once again. And a lot of their offense has been actually going through Dylan James and Mike Anderson now, both of which have scored a goal already for the team. Trent being patient as James passes it out to Anderson. Anderson up to Duel. More passing, just taking their time. Trent trying to run up the clock here as they do have that comfortable lead. Just about 30 seconds left in this first period. Trent making a move now. Passing it off to Duel. Duel making a run for it. Into Anderson, and Anderson finds the top shelf. And that's going to be a 6-0 lead for Trent. A great shot by Anderson. And we saw him last night score 5 goals on this same Ottawa Gee-Gees squad. Let's take a look at it. That quick handoff to Duel. Duel in the open space, able to find Anderson. And Anderson rips it into the top left corner. What a goal. Another clean goal set up there by Trent. Another big player to watch out for on Trent is Jack McAlpine. In 2 games last year, he scored 7 goals with 6 assists to tally up 13 points against the Gee-Gees. So clearly he knows how this Ottawa Gee-Gees defense works, and he has taken full advantage of that. So we'll see if he can come out and do the same here in 2024.
Excalibur goal. Scored by number 10, Michael Anderson.
So Trent here looking to come up with a last-second goal to close this first period here, as there's just about 7 seconds left on the clock. And Mike Anderson already out in front with 2 goals, helping the Excalibur build a healthy lead, and they will just let the clock run out. As the second overall team in CUFLA will lead the Ottawa Gee-Gees 6-0 heading into the second period. Thank you for watching. Okay, welcome back to the Trent Excalibur on YouTube here. As it stands, the Excalibur are out to a 6-0 lead here on the Ottawa Gee-Gees. And just looking back to that last goal, we can see here Jordan Duell making a quick run at it. And those quick passes finding Anderson. And that's just too easy. You can't leave Anderson that open. And he finds the top shelf there. So we'll see if things can get switched up here for the Gee-Gees. They're going to look to get a couple goals back and lower this deficit for them. But as it stands, the Trent Excalibur have been dominating this game, as it is the second period here just starting now. Looks like it will be the Excalibur who start off play here.
Penalty assessed to Ottawa, number 51, Frederick Major, 30 seconds for pushing.
And there was a penalty on the play as Major picks up a 30-second penalty for pushing. The Excalibur, quick passes here now, feeding it in. James facilitating this offense behind the net, and there's a big shot that is deflected. That's a big shot there by Jack Marwick. And you can see Jack McAlpine there. We already said last year he had Ottawa Gee-Gees numbers, picking up 13 points during 2 games. The Excalibur won both matchups 12-8 and 12-4 against Ottawa. So looking to keep this winning streak going against this Gee-Gees team. Just waiting for play to resume once again. So as it stands, we have Mike Anderson leading the way for the Excalibur with 2 of his own goals. We'll see if they can keep the offensive powerhouse rolling here. Still waiting for play to resume. And it looks like we're gonna get started soon. So play is back on here at Justin Chu Stadium to begin this second period. It's going to be Duo passing it up. Trent almost losing the ball there. Passing it over there to Dylan Rye. There, a quick pass, and Mike Anderson picks up a hat trick there. A quick pass by Rye to find Anderson. And he is continuing his hot streak against this Ottawa Gee-Gees team. He's scored 5 goals last night, and already minutes into the second period, he has 3. A great pass by Rye there. And that's an easy tap in for Anderson to pick up goal number 3. That's going to be goal number 8 on the year for Anderson as he's just returning from injury. And already making a huge impact for this Excalibur team. They were good before that, but he is really elevating the play. Trent once again battling for the face-off. And it is won. And pushing down the field now. Running through now, it is going to be Jack McAlpine with the ball. McAlpine taking his time. Going to find Anderson behind the net there. McAlpine passing it over to James. Excalibur doing a good job of trying to find some space here. Ball's going to be passed over to Dylan James, one of the top players for this Excalibur team. Trent making a run at it. Looking for Anderson once again. Here's James looking for the shot. That's going to just be off target. So it's going to be Ottawa picking up the ball here, led by Blake Robinson. Robinson with just a missed pass there. And here comes Anderson with the ball for the Excalibur after that Ottawa turnover. And that's just a missed opportunity for Robinson. Ottawa has not had very many offensive chances, and he wasted that one. Going back to the top to play through Dylan James. Back to James now. Dylan James out to McAlpine. Here's Adam Harlack. Harlack, quick spin move. There he goes again, and Harlack going close to the net. And just off of Finn Harapiak. A solid save there, keeping the Gee-Gees to within 7. Ottawa again with a missed pass there to McConnell. Going to be scooped up by Robinson. Passing it up. That again, a missed pass by Robinson, trying to find McConnell there. Just not on target. And that's another turnover by the Gee-Gees. Gonna play through McAlpine now. Here's Jack McAlpine. He's got 6 goals on the year already. Back to Anderson. To James. Dylan Rye. With a quick move, the Excalibur does go down. Still running through. Duel fighting for it. Quick pass over to Harlack. Harlack running circles around the Gee-Gees. Quick pass to Anderson. Trent had an opportunity there, but Ottawa Gee-Gees defense not giving up now. James the wraparound. And just a missed pass there, and that's going to be scooped up by McConnell. McConnell the deep pass. And the Gee-Gees back on offense. Here comes Sinfield. Sinfield still going with it. And that just slips out. Some good defense played by the Excalibur there, forcing Sinfield to lose the ball. There's Dylan Rye back down to McAlpine. Rye once again. Here come the Excalibur rushing down the field. Gonna take that ball behind the net. Try to do a quick move. Defended by Kwiatkowski. That's gonna be a turnover, and here come the Gee-Gees now. Rushing through, and a big shot just off target from Colin Bell. Colin Bell had a big opportunity to pick up a goal there for the Gee-Gees, but it's just wide. So the Gee-Gees have another chance here with Ouellette running through. Again, running through this offense with Julian Belair. And Belair's going to try and wrap around and rip a shot, but it's just off. Gee-Gees will try one more time. Passing it up. There's Cowley. Back to Ouellette. And Ouellette, there he goes. Quick passes. The Gee-Gees wraparound, they like that play, but Trent has done a good job of keeping up with them. And just a missed pass to Belair, but he will scoop that ball up and hold on for the Gee-Gees. Gee-Gees still waiting to break through and get that first goal of the game. Big wraparound picked up by Heine. Heiner's going to pass that up. It's going to be Trent on the fast break now. He's got a lot of open space, ripping a shot, but it's a good save by Harapiak. And Nick Webb was so close to picking up another goal for the Excalibur there. The play will be called dead there, as there will be a timeout for the Gee-Gees, and we will return in just a moment as the Excalibur leads 7-zip. Welcome back here to Justin Chu Stadium as we are getting rolling here. It's going to be Michael Gogan for the Gee-Gees running through, trying to find a quick pass. The Gee-Gees still scoreless, and it's a big shot by Belair, and it's a great save by Heiner. And Heiner keeping the Excalibur with this scoreless lead, keeping the shutout going. Heiner passing it up. There goes Holden Lowe's. Back up to McAlpine. So Lowe's, the long step, got that ball up and is now retreating back to his position. So Trent taking their time now. They don't have to be in too much of a rush now, as they do have a comfortable lead. But obviously they would like to solidify that. Trent still looking for a look, finally making a move. Passing it back down to James. There's a big shot, blocked, and Ottawa Gee-Gee will go the other way on the fast break now. Here comes Vincent Roy. Roy, the big pass, but it is off target and turned over. And Excalibur on the fast break this time. Excalibur will take their time now. So no fast break, but it is going to be Harlech with the ball. And they will reset. So Duel now, up near the top with the ball. Over to Harlech. Excalibur still looking for a decent shot to take. Back up to Harlech. There's Duel with it. More quick passes, and that's ripped, but just over the net. Nice try there by Harlech. The wraparound by James, and he rips a quick shot, but it's just off target. So Trent will try one more time to get a goal here on this possession. They've had a couple chances. Can they capitalize? There's the wraparound once again. Some physical defense there. There's Anderson, and he picks up goal number 4. And he's making it look easy tonight. And that's 4 already in the first half with just 4 minutes left on the clock. So let's take a look at this again. The wraparound, some quick passes there. Finding Anderson, and again, he's just left wide open. And that's goal number 4. Anderson picking up another one. And that's going to be an 8-0 lead for the Trent Excalibur. So another face-off here. Ottawa just has not been able to get an answer back. Here's Landon Sinfield now. Sinfield putting it down to Sobil. Sobil looking to wrap around. Still going for Sinfield. Sinfield looking, and that's a missed pass by Kennedy. That's going to be another turnover for the Gee-Gees. They've got to clean it up on offense if they hope to make a comeback here. Time is running out in this first half. And Trent with another quick goal, and that's number 9. That's a great job there. And let's take another look at this off the turnover, and Trent just crashes down the field. And Curtis Connor picks up his first goal of the game. Curtis Conley there. That was a great fast break goal by the Excalibur, and here they come once again. Harlack picking up another assist here, picking up point number 5 of the game for Harlack, and he's been doing it all on offense, picking up goals and assists. Back down to Anderson. The Excalibur have been doing it all on offense, feeding everybody. Rye back down. Excalibur going back up to Rye. Here they come once again. That's a quick shot, and it's another goal, and that's number 10, and that's a great shot by Jack McAlpine. And that's goal number 10 before the second half has even begun. Great stuff here. Rye finding McAlpine. He just goes all the way downtown, finding the back of the net. And Trent has looked unstoppable here so far in this first half. So Trent will do a platoon swap here.
Penalty assessed on the play to number 47, to Ottawa number 47, Ryder Starblanket.
So Ottawa is going to be given a penalty here. So Trent will get the ball back once again. And Anderson back up top here, given to Rye, given to Lowe's. Holding Lowe's now. And Trent still making quick passes here in the Ottawa zone. They spent the entire game down there, and there's a big shot. Harapiak with the save, but still Trent ball. There's Lowe's, waiting around. And Trent slowly but surely trying to suffocate Ottawa's defense. There's another quick pass, and that finds another back of the net. And Trent is just piling on goal after goal here. Looks back at it, and Trent was just taking their time. You can see making those extra passes, just finding the open man, and that's right into the back of the net near the goalie's head. So Dallin Rye does pick up his second goal of the game, and that was assisted by Dylan James, who picks up yet again another assist. And here comes Trent once again. There's a big hit. Logan Furlong took that like a champ. So time is ticking for this first half. And Trent is going to let the clock run out, as that is the first half. And the last shot by Harlack is not on target. So going into the half, the Trent Excalibur lead the Ottawa Gee-Gees 11-0.
At half, the score is your Excalibur 11, Ottawa 0.
So we will be sending a different link in the chat after this half, so please join that if you want to stick around and watch that second half. Thank you very much for watching.
For registration.